Can you guys hear me now? Good morning. There you are. Okay. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Daryl, can you hear me? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday, September 30th, 2025, the last day of September. Moving right along here. All right, then. Good morning, Joey and Daryl and Wanda and Debbie Sue. Good morning. Last day of September here, guys. Thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate you all. And I apologize to start it over again. So at least it did that in the very beginning and not during scripture when it usually does. So, yes, technology. Yes, sir. It's foggy here. Can't really see much but head or tail lights, huh? This is scrolling up and on. Seems like I have all moderators today. Daryl says good morning to Joey and Debbie Sue. All right, I appreciate everybody being here this morning. Just waiting there for some more people to gather in here. I'm wondering if it's going to be a nice day today. I didn't get to check the weather or anything, so here we are. All right. Good morning, Rhonda. So, how's your first day back home go, honey? It's always nice to have all of you here with me in the morning. It was busy, I'm sure it was. That's what happens when you come back from vacation and, got to jump back into real life, right? But it's always nice to escape the real life for a while, right? So good morning, everybody. As I said, it was September 30th, 2025. It was Tuesday. And it's Tuesday today. Good morning, Poran. Good morning. Thanks for the emoji, I think. And everyone's saying good morning to Poran, who just came in. Welcome. Welcome to Sally D's Reality, Sunrise with Sally. I'm doing A-OK for the most part. Yes, I am. 14. Good morning, happiest Lily. Good morning, my darling. Thank you for coming today. Thank you so much. I always like to see you and everyone else here. Yes, sir. I'm just waiting for all these people to go to work here. Good morning to everybody, to Lily. Yes, it's coming up here. It's a bit foggy, but it's coming up. All right, guys. Let's get started here, I guess. Going on a little field trip here. Right over here I am. This morning, are we still together here? Shout out everyone. I just love these early morning nature sounds. Yeah, the crickets, huh? The crickets are doing their thing, let me tell you. But I liked it a lot better, Lily, whenever we had the birds, but they all went south, I think. Yeah. So I'm so happy to see you again, Porian. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Today's topic will be grace. That's what it says on here. And it says, I gladly receive the gifts of divine grace. Today, I remember that grace is more than a blessing said before meals. Grace means the goodness of God is being made God is being made manifest blessings me beyond my efforts and sparing me the worst effects of my missteps. During painful events, I have faith in the unseen activity of God's presence and power, and I move beyond life's hard places. My responsibility is to love others, practice kindness, and trust in life's orderly unfolding. I am blessed by divine grace. I do not need to solve every problem, heal every discomfort, patch up every tattered relationship, and try to force my good to appear. I will follow my inner guide to bless, release, and forgive myself and others. I gladly receive the grace of divine grace, opening myself to unexpected good. But each of us was given grace according to the measure of Christ's gift. And that's from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 7. Let me see who I missed. Kelly's back. Thank you, Kelly, for telling me you couldn't hear me. I had to start over again. Akash, good morning, Akash. Good morning, simply good morning. Okay. I don't know what Akash is saying there. How are you? Is that what he's saying? Okay. How are you? Good morning. I'm doing well. Dax is here? Oh, is Dax here? Oh, yes, he is. Good morning, Dax. All right. So we're talking about grace, and it says, I am blessed to offer divine grace to others. Sometimes the kindest thing I can do is offer grace to another. Perhaps they made a choice I would not have made, or took a position or action with which I disagreed. Even if my first inclination might have been to judge or argue, grace created room in my heart for acceptance and understanding. When I think of times I have felt vulnerable or even mistaken, I was grateful for the grace others showed me through their patience, understanding, and forgiveness. Divine grace is for everyone and can come through anyone. I am blessed to live this truth and offer grace to others. I also benefit by releasing resentment and living lightly. Through each person's compassionate action, we bless one another with the grace of God. We have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us. That's from Romans chapter 12, verse 6. Sometimes we are not very compassionate to others, and I also think that many times we are not compassionate or show grace for ourselves. What do you think about that? I know I'm really hard on myself about a lot of things, and I'm trying to show grace to myself, but sometimes it's really hard to do. And let's see, it's just, good morning, Pixel X. Thank you. We had the sunrise a minute ago, but now it is really cloudy out there. So yeah, anyway, but thank you for the compliment there. So what are your thoughts of that, guys? If you would mind getting in the comments and telling me what you feel about having grace towards yourselves, or are you better at it toward others? And I would say I am better at grace towards others. You could be good with both, but I have a hard time with that with myself. And I'm really trying to work on it. I know I say I'm working on all this stuff, but I am. But lately, I'm just so tired, and just struggling with a lot of things right now, especially with my older son's birthday coming up on the 2nd of October. Um, you know, um, I haven't spoke to him in years now, and I just really miss him. Rhonda says, I'm like you. I give others a lot of grace, but can be hard on myself. Yeah, Rhonda, it's hard. Oh, aloha from Hawaii. Awesome. Debbie Sue said she's like that too. Maybe that's why we're all in friendship with one another, because that's the way we are. I'm stressed because I'll be writing my metric exam soon. Yeah, I know what it's like taking tests, because teachers never stop getting educated. So I know that, Daryl. I said that. Daryl says, I never give myself grace. But Daryl, do you feel that you give yourself grace? Do you think that you are able to show others and yourself grace? Or are you better at both of them, Daryl? What do you think, Daryl? Oh, he always tells on me. Hey, Aaron. What's a 1 out of 10? Well, you're rating what? All right, Aaron. We're talking about God here. Would you like to join the conversation? Daryl says he's better at giving grace to others. I don't know what Aaron's game here is, but we'll just wait and see what Aaron has to say. So I'm having a hard time with that because my son's 38th birthday is coming up on Thursday. So that's why we have each other to give each other some grace, so we don't give ourselves. Oh, that's very very good way of looking at that, Aloha. Very good. Yeah, I do rely on my friends to give me some grace. I do. You're right. You're right. You're right. To remind myself that, yeah, very good outlook on that one. It says, I raise my awareness and behold the blessings of God in my life. All too often, I focus on things I don't have or aspects of my life that are not going the way I would like them to. This seems logical, I tell myself, because that's the only way to solve and overcome challenges in life. But it is more helpful to redirect my attention to the presence of divine grace in my life. Hi, Alicia. Hello, Alicia and Miss. I can't. Miss Ashe. It's the lady from Monsters Inc. Well, thank you. I'm famous, huh? Okay. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Hey, good morning, ma'am. How are you doing? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I am a public health worker here. Okay, good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah, you did, Miss Millette. That's okay. This is alive now. Oh, there's the deer. The deer are all running out there. They're all running across the street. And it says, the grace of God manifests in many ways and often shows up as little things in life. It is in the smile of a loved one or the warm welcome of a store merchant. God's grace manifests as blood flowing through my veins and other marvels of my body. Grace is in the joy and peace, safety and security. I live each day open to the goodness and blessings of Spirit within all around me. I am doing pretty good. Yeah, I started a live, Alicia, this morning, but it didn't have any sound and people said they couldn't see anything, so I had to start it over. So, but it's better for it to do that in the beginning than during the thing, because that happens sometimes. Nevertheless, I'm continually with you. You hold my right hand, you guide me with counsel, and afterward you will receive me with honor. And that's from Psalms chapter 73, verses 23 and 24. This is my first time in your life. I subscribed to your channel. You are looking just like my grandmother. Well, thank you, I think. I hope that's a good thing. Oh, what time is it for you right now? Right now it is 7:10 a.m. It's 7:10. I give thanks for the blessings of my memories. My memories are the gossamer threads of my life experiences, each strand trying one experience to another to weave a tapestry that is my picture of my life. Each recollection connects my past experiences with the present. Some are tender, some can make me laugh, and some might even bring a tear to my eye. I give thanks for lessons learned, relishing the happy times and blessings and releasing any unhappy ones by showing grace, and blessing and releasing, oh, I already said that, all form of the fiber of my being. They comprise the sum total of who I am, how I respond to present circumstances, and how I weigh the decisions I make in the future. My memories shape my thoughts, support me as fuel for my spiritual growth as well, and I learn to give myself grace through the light that guides me every day. Yeah, there's only 93 days left of this year. This is the last day of September. The memory of the righteous is a blessing. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 7. So, how do you think that, can't go live till 50. How do you think that we all can learn to show ourselves grace? Like how, like if you were telling me, hey, Sally, here's what you need to do. I'm really good at showing myself grace. You might need to work on, um, thinking more positively or something. Time flies. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I don't know. It's, I think more meditation on my part to do that. Time does fly. Oh my goodness. It sure does. So yesterday I was telling people to, take those Sundays and spend time with, okay, bye, Alicia. Thank you for stopping by. You say, oh, well, next time. Oh, Rhonda, I like that. I like it a lot. Spiritual living fills me with grace. And it says, prayer, meditation, and my spiritual practice strengthen my awareness of God and help me carry divine peace and grace into the world. I have no problem with bringing the divine grace and peace into the world. It's just bring it to myself, Grace is a gift from God. Through grace, I open myself to the best of life without being dragged down by the worst. Grace is my emotional equilibrium made manifest. I am calm in a swirl of chaos. I don't know about that. I'm not calm, but it says, I am a calm in the swirl of chaos. I'm understanding even when I am misunderstood. I am patient even when the world feels rushed. Just as grace is a gift of God that I receive with gratitude, it is also a gift I give again and again. I share my grace each time. I listen instead of speak, forgive instead of condemn, and give instead of take. Grace is how I bring God's love to life. From his fullness, we have all received grace upon grace. That's from John chapter 1:16. I'm calm in a swirl of chaos. I am understanding even when I am misunderstood. I am patient even when the world feels rushed. Sometimes, oh, good morning, Anna. Good morning, Queen of Hustling. Sometimes we just feel like, when the world is so rushed and everything, and we just get caught up in, the hustle and bustle, like when there's the opening of Black Friday or whatever it is, and everybody's rushing in the store to get what they want and everything, and everybody's pushed aside and tearing everything up, sometimes we get into that and we just don't know how to get out of there. Debbie Sue says, I tried to let go of unrealistic expectations of myself and try to be understanding of myself like I would of others. Yeah, that's the key word for that, Debbie. For me would be I try. And I do try, but sometimes I just get so frustrated. Like yesterday, I was telling Daryl, I said, everywhere I go, there I am. I just had one of those days where I was just so frustrated with everything. And it just seemed like everything I did was just not enough, in my eyes. Nobody was saying it wasn't enough, but I kept telling Dara, everywhere I go, there I am. It's like I can't get a break, So have you ever felt like that? Like, I just need a break. I just need to, recollect or collect myself, and without all the thoughts in my head that are bothering me, I just need to, I know I can't get away from myself, but, just to reconnect with myself. How about that? Does that sound better? I need to reconnect with myself and stop being so judgmental, because sometimes I'm just like come on, lady. Talking to myself. Come on, lady. Can you just give me a minute? You just give me a minute. It's like, here at the house, I'm the Pied Piper. I got the dogs following me everywhere. I got the cats now follow me everywhere. So I got 6 animals as I'm trying to do things. As soon as I get up from doing anything, they're following me. I'm like the Pied Piper, Um, you totally needed that. Okay, I'm glad I accomplished something today, Aloha, because sometimes I just feel like I come on here sometimes and I feel like I'm talking to myself, Like a lot of times, my friends are they're having their own conversation, which is fine, but sometimes I think I tell God, I said, am I doing what you want me to do here on this, this morning live and, trying to spread the word of God because there's somebody there that is hearing anything I say. Um, am I hearing what I'm saying? Because sometimes I have to re-listen to this live when I do the rebroadcast. And I said to Daryl, did I say that? Because some things I don't even remember that I said. Um, I don't know where they come from. I guess from God. I don't know. But by no means am I, the only one favored by God. All of you are favored by God too. And the meditation I try to get a meditation in before I do this, and then afterward, what I actually spoke about. So today, I'm gonna have to do the grace, right? Because yesterday I was swirling around that chronic depression again, that black hole. Oh yes, I was. You can ask Daryl. And I'm just like, no, my son's birthday is coming. It's coming on Thursday, and he still doesn't want to talk to myself or my husband. And if you guys could pray for us, for reconciliation with, or our family brought back together, because I'm not sure where my son's head is right now. He's a good person. He's a productive citizen of this world and of the United States, but I don't know how someone can just cut someone out of their life with not saying a word. But he still does talk to his brother, but that's not like they used to, though. So I know you will, Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue said she'd be praying, but it's just like, like his birthday and different holidays and things like that. Like him and Matthew love to do Halloween together and things like that. So um, yeah, I thought I was good, um, but yeah, so I'm just trying to get through that. And then, and the holidays are quickly approaching, so, you know, the holidays are always rough, with my mom gone and everything. So, but, and then the last one here, I think I already read it though, didn't I? The last page here. I think I did. Um, maybe I didn't read this one. You guys tell me if I already read this, because I'm totally out there today. I raise my awareness and behold the blessings of God in my life. Yeah, I think I already read this. It says, nevertheless, I'm continually with you. You hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel. And afterward, you will receive me with honor. And that's from Psalm 73, verses 23 and 24. Um, so, um, when family does get like that, I don't know. I just love on yourself as well without judgment. Our Father's hands, our healing is upon you. Well, thank you, Aloha. It's, I'm ashamed to say it's been 6 years, and I have tried everything. I have gone to his home. I have called him, but everything's blocked, everything, even his daddy. But I even tried to get on his YouTube. Tried to, but I can write a message during his live, but it doesn't show up. It's invisible. So, yeah, it's just so weird. uh, hello, Tess. 19/9/21. What are we going to do with this day? Tuesday here. Tuesday, it's a brand new day, and it's starting to, the sky is starting to light up over there. I can show you that in a sec. But anybody have any big plans today? I know Daryl's at work as usual. Grocery shopping. You like grocery shopping? Things that have me, I like to drive because I can think when I'm driving, right? Doing dishes, you can think when you drive. The grocery shopping, sometimes I just get out of control grocery shopping. Oh, we need this, and this. And it's so expensive. I bet you it's really expensive in Hawaii, huh, Aloha? Oh, I bet you it's really expensive there. But, yeah, I always wanted to go to Hawaii, but I had a choice. Daryl was, he said, you can either go to Hawaii or something else, but I picked getting, we've got a hot tub years ago, that was a disaster, but I thought that would be something for the whole family could use because Daryl has a lot of arthritis. I window shop when I go grocery shopping. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, yep. It's always nice to get out of the house too, Aloha. And ISIL, ISIL? Is that how you say it? ISIL Caius? Good morning to you. We were just discussing grace upon ourselves and having grace for others. Oh, that's because you can't afford anything. So it's expensive in Hawaii, huh? I'm sure it is. But sometimes we just have to, you know, just try to be kind to ourselves. Because, you know, like self-talk too. Like a lot of things that I was doing a journal, and I said, you know, a lot of the things that I do say to myself, I would never say to another living human being. I wouldn't even say it to my dog, you know, like I just really, like yesterday, I was very frustrated with myself and, you know, the circumstances, you know, of everything that's going on. And it's like, I don't know how to make it better. So let's see. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to afford anything there. Yeah, I've heard it's really expensive, really expensive. So I'm taking that. Rhonda's having her coffee and she's getting ready to go to work. Debbie Sue is working around the house and cooking and cleaning. And Debbie Sue, if you have a chance to get a Debbie Sue, or you have a Debbie Sue, take good care of her because Debbie Sue is an amazing woman. She is always right there at somebody's live. I used to tease her. We used to try to have a competition if I could get to a live before her because she was always there. She's always there. But that was just a little fun, you know, friendly fun with her. But I just love Debbie Sue. Thank you very much, ISIL. Thank you very much for the hearts. I really love them. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, Debbie Sue, you know how much I appreciate you. And yesterday she was checking on me when I was having some problems with my blood sugar and that, which are still not up to par. But, and no, I didn't call the doctor. I should have, but I didn't. But I probably will do that today. I'll have to put it on my list of things to do. But I'm not, I haven't eaten anything this morning because I just don't want it to go up. I'm cleaning out my stuff at my salon today. Big transition, Rhonda. So everything went through, Rhonda. You're all closed and everything, right, for your shop. You closed down your beauty shop. Everything, all you gotta do is get your stuff. Gotta go to work. Bye, Sally and everyone. I get a lot of out of your lives, but usually getting ready for work, so I can't. That's okay. That's okay, honey. That is just knowing that makes me want to go on to another day because sometimes I'm just like, why am I doing this? So, but thank you, Kelly, for saying that. Thank you very much for saying that. Yep. Have a blessed day, Daryl says. Um, so, yes, I sold it yesterday to a young, ambitious hairdresser. So it's all closed up. Now, she wanted you to take a bunch of stuff out. You're not doing that, are you? Like, you're just leaving it and she can take care of it? Or is that what you're moving? Are you going to do any, like, hair or anything at your own house? I call my favorite dog my little shit ass. It's a term of endearment. He loves it a lot. That goes to show that intent with love surpasses our definition of just a word. Yes, and good morning. Good morning. Oh, you live in Iran. Okay, that's nice. Aloha. People that have basset hounds call them bass holes, like basset hound. So I don't call mine that though. If you are in the United States of America, okay, I'm in the United States. Todd, good morning from Kansas. Oh, nice. Kansas and Lily Hutchinson. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Um, uh, yeah, you like that Basil thing. And Daryl is saying good morning to everyone. He's greeting everyone at the door there. Okay. Yeah, it's so nice talking to you, Aloha. So, yeah, you and I seem to have the same sense of humor. No, she purchased all the stuff in the salon and is taking over the lease on the space. Okay, okay. Because you had said that she wanted you to move stuff, and you're like, no, I don't think so. I'm doing well, Lily. How are you, honey? I was just talking about my oldest son. His birthday's on Thursday, and he'll be 38. I'm 60 years old, and he's going to be 38. And I won't be able to see him yet again. So, you know, we're just talking about giving ourselves grace and how we give grace to others, which I'm better at giving grace to others than to myself. I have to expose a lot of things in the world for the people of the world. Okay. Um, so, I don't know. I'm just at a loss for things today. I guess I'm just, I've given my address and phone to all people world. Okay. Um, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end early today. Sorry that I'm just out of it today. I'm just, one of those blah moods, and I'm not my bubbly self, and I apologize for that. But hi, Benji. Hi, Marine Joe. I love you too, Debbie Sue. I do. I'm just feeling kind of blah today. So, but you know what? What I always say is, I'll see you when I see you, my friends. God bless you and have a glorious day. Do what you want with this beautiful day God gave you. It's all brand new for some of us. Some of us are already done, but love you all.